What's up, everyone? Christian Duke, StrengthAddicts.com, brought to you courtesy of IronMagLabs.com, your go-to source for all your bodybuilding and fitness supplements. So I talked about this a little bit on MD Noble Weekly Episode 21. I'm going to talk about it a little bit here at Strength Addicts Official. By the way, thank you to everybody that got us over the 20,000 subscriber mark. It's just a huge accomplishment, and I'm just so proud that we have that many people, even if they don't watch all the videos. You know, a lot of people are like, how do you have 20,000 subscribers when a lot of your vlogs, your video blogs, have 200, 300, 400 hits? Well, it's because we have huge interviews. It's because I have videos in Spanish where it's just me and a web camera talking about bodybuilding topics, and I have over 100, 150,000 views with like hundreds of thumbs up, maybe double digits thumbs down. And people don't really understand that, so they're like, oh, those aren't real hits. Well, you know, people are stupid. And, you know, people aren't like marketing director for Iron Mag Labs. They're not a host of a show on MD. They don't have a website for 10 years. Some of these people don't even have a site for 10 months or even 10 weeks. You know what I mean? But they're just attacking because that's all they got is, you know, negativity, is venom, you know? And speaking of venom, you know, there's a lot of people that are making a living talking about Rich Piana's passing and speculating. And now with the autopsy being obtained and published, you have the most official source imaginable, and it's all right there in black and white before your eyes. You know, Rich had a lot of the issues that a lot of bodybuilders have. Enlarged organs, high blood pressure, you know what I mean? His heart, I mean, look at the size of him. His heart had to, you know, pump and work so much harder than the average 46-year-old. Also, compound that with the fact that he was a social media personality, making videos. That's hard work. You know, you got a video camera that you got to stare at. You got lights. You got editing. He would do all of that along with Chanel. Okay, that's stressful. He went through a lot of controversies, the Jason Genova one and other ones. That's stressful. These expos, having to travel all around the world, you know what I mean? Living out of hotel rooms, you know, hoping that the city you were in had a restaurant where you could eat food that, you know, would actually, you know, sit well with you. That's stressful. You know, being at expos for 10, 12, 15 hours a day is stressful. Talking and meeting with so many people and having to do it. And at, you know, expos, a lot of times he couldn't even stop for a second even to shake someone's hand because then he was mobbed. Then he couldn't get out. That's stressful. And so when you add all of these factors up, it's not just, as some idiot said, 46-year-olds don't just drop dead and die. No, it's adding all of those things together. It's of course it's possible, and of course it's even likely that he passed away from a heart attack. You know, but people want to say, oh, there was drugs, oh, there was insulin, oh, there was recreational. It's just because people want hits. It's because a lot of the people that engage in that sort of hyperbole and that sort of just careless advertising are people that represent websites that are basically running on fumes. They represent websites that are no longer relevant because they're no longer relevant. And in the hearts and minds of a small clusterfuck of loyalists, maybe, you know, I'm just hating. But I think to sentient, objective-minded human beings, I think that what I'm saying is perfectly acceptable. You know, there needs to be some finality to this story. You know, the real fans are going to continue to support Team 5%. They're going to continue to support Chanel. They're going to continue to support Nina and all the great athletes of Team 5%. They're going to continue to support Jane. And they're going to move forward. And they're going to remember Rich as an icon, as a legend. You know what I mean? People like Big Frank Budaleski. They're going to keep his memory alive. They're going to live the way that he lived. In other words, the work ethic that he had. To them, Rich Piana may have passed away, but his spirit will live on. Those are real friends and real fans. Whereas other people see the name Rich Piana as a keyword, as a word in their title, as a means to make money off of clickbait. Those people, they're not friends, they're not fans, and you know what? They're not even really relevant. They're losers. And we got to share the fitness industry with them. So, you know, it's a sad commentary, my friends. But the autopsy should be the finality that so many of us were yearning for. Let's let Rich's memory live on. And for God's sake, let's leave his friends, his family, his company, his sponsored athletes alone. Thanks.